Welcome everyone. I am here with GoStoner and Hazy Hula for another episode of Send Us Flowers. We are going to be sending some flowers, of course. I'm sending flowers to you both for being here. Thank you so much. We're also going to be talking about what's in our bags, what are we smoking on, what cool gear are we trying, and then we're going to go into a little bit about Hazy and GoStoner's journeys being content creators, working together, especially you both are a couple. And I think it's so cool to see so many different, cannabis creators come together and also share love with each other as well as with the plant. I think that's really, really fun. So go ahead and introduce yourselves and then share who you would like to send flowers to.
Sure. Ladies first, of course.
Okay. Well, I am Hazy. I basically just do a whole lot of product reviews, little funny skits, and getting into baking stuff. Would love to send flowers to Cannabis. She's awesome. She does amazing photography. I love, love, love her pictures. And yeah, I would send flowers to her.
Yeah, she's good people, man.
Amazing.
I'm GoStoner. I also do a lot of reviews. I used to do a lot of cooking videos, but been overwhelmed with reviews, which I absolutely love. I love doing them. I'm going to start doing more bits, more comedy bits. Love doing drums and music. And I'm going to be sending flowers to Shaney Two Down because I'm two down and I miss him and I hope all is well. He is the sweetest boy in the world. Love you, Shaney.
So cute. I love it.
We love that. I love hearing who people decide to send flowers to because it's always someone really different, and I think it's always just such a neat little part. But so now let's dive in. We can all take a minute to smoke something, and then we can talk about what we are smoking. So I'll let you both go first. Take a puff and then let us know what are you smoking on. I'm gonna take a puff too while we're at it.
Right now we both have ice cream cake from Go Green. It's just delicious, and we also have some DJ Short blueberry dabs here that we're going to be doing from Zen as Fuck out of both of these suckers right here. This is the dab device, and that is the Yocan Max, which is a 3-in-1. It's really fucking awesome. But this is a nice indica, and these are some nice sativas. So it's it's going to be that balance. We're giving ourselves a nice hybrid.
Yeah, I like that. A DIY.
Right. When you don't have choices.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Cheers. And I got to get a fresh packing in there. I'm smoking all day.
I have a pretty nice, I do have some choices.
Yes.
So I grabbed a Golden State. It's Night Sky.
Hello.
And this is a nice indica. I really like the work that they're doing. Their flower is absolutely insane. And so I've been a big fan. And then I actually just got dropped off
Love
Source. That. And it is you guys have to check this out.
What is that?
Look at this.
What is this?
This is all brand new flavors. I like to, they're brand new strains from Source, but all the packaging and stuff is completely new too.
That is so fucking dope. So that is all cannabis, I assume?
All weed.
Ooh. See, that shit just makes me want to move. I'll sell my house tomorrow to get a box like that.
Right? It's crazy. And so, this kind of overlaps with what I wanted to get into next. But, a lot of for anyone listening, why there's a little bit of a difference in what kind of product we can try. I live I'm in a legal state and you guys are not.
Right. Yes. Never have lived in one. Don't know what that's like. Would love to know what that's like, but just haven't.
It's a very different experience, and so but you both review tons of products, and so many people have asked, especially because I'm from the East Coast, as you guys know, but for anyone listening, I'm from the East Coast, and so a lot of the products when I came to California, it was crazy.
Right.
Like, it's nuts.
It's so much different.
And so, but you both review so many different products, like actual gear.
Right.
And so I think that that's such a great way for people to get into the industry or like start creating content.
Yeah.
Right.
Is what you guys do with your gear, which I'll let you speak a
Right.
little bit more to.
Yeah, it kind of started with Hazy. You know, at the beginning, we were trying to figure out how to do it. Well, you know, I had a website. We were sharing other people's content, things like that, and we wanted to like kind of get a voice within the industry, right? To find everybody and put them out there as much as possible. And she wanted to get involved, and we figured, why not, you know, start doing reviews ourselves. So she started doing like I think it was Open at the beginning.
Yeah, like little like vape pens and things like that, like something that you could find at like your local like store that you got, and then like do a few of those, but like edit them nicely, spend time on them, and then companies see that, and then it kind of snowballs from there. They
Right.
start reaching out.
Yeah, and you know,
Right.
with me, I just kind of piggyback off that, and everybody around me saying, "Hey, your wife is doing it. You might as well do it too." So I just jumped into the game.
So now he's like so much better. So
That's not fair. She's the pro. I'm just the silly asshole that likes to, you know,
he's
just
creative.
just a dick.
That's so funny. And so did you both smoke independently of each other before you met or started dating, or was that something that happened when you started dating?
Always a smoker. Huge family of drinkers. No, I've never really liked alcohol. I hate the taste of it. Can't stand it. Not a fan. I've always loved cannabis ever since I was a teenager and started smoking it for the first time. And I've just always been like the black sheep of the family. So.
And for me, it was pretty much I've been smoking since I was like 17 years old. So when I met her, it was about 14 years, and I always wanted to marry someone and be with somebody that smoked just as much as I did, just like all day long, just bowl after bowl, nonstop, and just didn't put it down. And when I found her, I'm like, yeah, this is a match made in heaven. It hurts the pocketbook, but it's a match made in heaven. That's really all that matters.
I love that. And so, so Hazy, you started creating content first. What made you want to start creating content?
I just wanted to learn. Like, honestly, I'm very much, I like new stuff. I have very much a goldfish brain attention span. So if I have an opportunity to learn something and it's user friendly enough for me to learn, so I downloaded a video editor and I was able to play with it with the demo version of it. But of course, it won't let you download the video until you buy the service. So I played with the demo version of it. I was like, this is actually kind of easy. And I was like messing around with it and I created something. I was like, oh, that's dope. Let's pay for this. So we paid for it. And then I just started doing stuff.
I did kind of force her at the beginning because I did have a t-shirt brand and we did build a website that had content on it. So
they needed more content.
To kind of fill content, she was one of the people that started doing it. And for the website and for my own GoStoner.com as well, she was doing it. So it kind of gave us a launching pad to do more things.
Yeah. And now we're like focused on
Interesting.
YouTube. So I'm trying to get more into like the baking videos though. So
dude, this bitch is like Panera over here lately. She just bakes this bread. It's just ridiculous.
I've made like 4 loaves of bread in like
a week.
It's
getting ridiculous. I'm gonna be fat the next time you see me.
Oh my God, this last 2 years, I've had to start getting back into like a really hardcore workout routine because, oh my God, I mean, there was a month where I just was like, you know, I could eat cake almost every day.
Let's eat cake every day.
I'm okay with cake for breakfast, especially in the 2020s. It's been in like the same year for like
in the 2020s.
Yeah,
it has. So
the same year for the past 3 years.
Yeah, there's not much else going on, so I feel like, you know, if you want cake for breakfast, so like I totally hear you, but I've been loving all the new cooking content you're putting up. How long would you say you've been making content for? And with all this new cooking content, especially paired with all, you know, the weed content that you do you see yourself blending the two a little bit more as well?
Yes, I actually already have. I've got a few butter machine reviews that I've done and that I've done video. Like, so I've got a lava cake one that I've done, and it's an infused lava cake, and whew,
it was fire.
It was a spicy meatball. And then I just did a cheesecake, an Oreo cheesecake bites with salted caramel. And the salted caramel is
Ooh.
infused entirely with the butter. So, like, I have blended them. I haven't done anything since, and I need to. I wanted to make it more personable. So it's just like me in the kitchen. Because sometimes I can
Right.
be funny, like by accident. It happens.
You do some good cooking content, though. I've seen you do some good shit.
So yeah, I gotta get better at like angling my camera and stuff. I like to YouTubes and Google and like ask questions and like study and figure stuff out. I'm just one of those people, but I'm a visual person, so I learned that way. And then I like to ramble, like much like what I'm doing right now.
Yeah. What would you say your top tools are right now for the current content that you make?
My top tools.
Yeah.
Other than chronic.
Yeah, other than the actual weed, like, do you use a ring light? Like, what kind of
Oh,
stands
yeah.
do you currently use?
Ring light, most definitely. We have little umbrella lights that we use for like situations
Oh,
like
nice.
this.
Umbrella lights.
Umbrella lights. We have a couple of those like holders, the little clip holders, like
for
these.
things like these, and obviously
Okay.
backdrops, green screens, black
I
drops.
use my cake spinny thingy to like move,
I know exactly
like,
what you're talking
objects
about. Like
and
the
stuff.
frosting.
You're gonna start seeing content actually from me in the next couple of weeks where I utilize that
Spins.
spinning glass. And I'm really being a silly fuck.
Use what you need, like use what you have.
Yeah,
right?
oh yeah.
Like resources.
Yeah.
So we've got a lot of that stuff. We like right now we've got the computer set up on like a bong case. So like it just like whatever you have around.
This is a cell phone holder.
I've been there.
This is
I've
not a
done
mic holder.
like you should see this. Yeah.
Yeah, everything.
I love the claws. I have a lot of claws everywhere as well.
Yes, exactly. You need them. When you're a content creator, it's you're really just finding whatever you have to put together. Unless you're a million subscriber on YouTube, which obviously
Whatever works. We also have a Canon camera. We're trying to get. We're looking to get a new one. He's been studying on what's fresh and new. And then of course we use our iPhones because they have great cameras.
Yeah, a lot of our clips come from iPhones. Believe it or not.
Yeah.
A lot of the black
seriously, and so
it just looks really good.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. That's pretty.
I like it.
Ooh. So then when you guys are planning your content, especially, the stuff you do together, like what does that process look like, especially since you are a couple?
It's a lot of brainstorming. Like he's the idea machine, right? Like he gets all these ideas. Just today we did 2 clips that are coming soon.
Yeah, we're gonna post one Thursday, kind of like a take off the meatloaf. I will do anything for love type situation. It just hits. It has to come quick, and you got to write it down on like your notepad or something really quick. Because you'll lose it, right? And I like to talk it out with her and create the scene. A lot of the time, but when we're doing reviews together, we don't talk about it beforehand. That's more improv. It's all like just sit down, open your mouth, and just go with it. But when we're doing bits and shit, those are all kind of worked out a few times. But we always get them in like the first or second take. We never do more than 1 or 2 takes.
Well, that's what I was just getting ready to say.
Interesting.
There's no good first take, in my opinion. Like I know, I'm serious. You always got to do it at least twice, right? Because you're editing, so you can pull footage from different scenes and mash it up. But there's no good first take, in my opinion. I think you should do it at least twice.
At least twice, right?
Because there's always something. There's something out of place. There's always something. But no matter how well you set it up, they're just
But 9 times out of 10, we get in the first take because we planned it out a lot and we walk through it a lot before we even hit that record button, just so we know.
A lot of attention to detail.
Right.
Yep. For sure.
Well, and how many years have you both been doing this for now?
6.
4? He was doing it for for 2 years before me. Yeah. Like building a website, building like a
relationships in the industry,
Instagram account, stuff like that. And then like I piggybacked off that pretty much. Like I'm just gonna be real. Like I just piggybacked off of that, but then like became my own and like grew to my best ability. But yeah, he very much started before I did.
Ooh, it's tasty.
How many products would you say, or do you think that you've reviewed over the years?
Just on my, so you know how you have the series on Instagram, you could see, you know, how many product reviews. I did 120 something. Actually, hold on, I can tell you specifically.
Oh, wow.
But I think it's about 140 myself.
Bonus.
She's about 200.
I've
Close to
done
that.
so many because I've done like because I also have friends that like I've done reviews for that I don't charge money for because they're friends and I want to help grow their. I'm all about growing small businesses and getting away from the corporations and mom and pop and like that's me for sure. So yeah, for sure. I'm always trying to show something out there. Somebody reaches out to me that I know that I'm friends with, so or a friend to friend type situation.
And I've only been doing the reviews for about 2.5 years. I started in April 2019, and yeah, about 148 reviews total. So maybe what?
That's wild.
50, almost 50.
So what would you say? Okay, what is the best product you've ever tried?
The best product.
So many.
Wow. Okay.
And not flour, like the best like.
Yeah, we don't review flour because of where we live. It's mostly just it's product because head shops are head shops. You can buy all this shit at head shops.
You get what you get, and you're thankful that you got something.
That's the most important. Yeah, we appreciate every fucking thing we got. Every company we work with, we really love them, and we wouldn't be here or doing anything without them, really. But I want to say this to me was definitely the coolest product I think that I've ever received or played with. Just the laser bong. Have you got to play with this thing yet?
I haven't used it yet. It looks insane though. How is the function on it?
It's amazing. It's just perfect.
It's good. And it's like a laser is cooking your flour. It's so cool.
When I was a kid, when I was picturing like when we would grow up and what we would be hitting bongs with, this was the thing we joked about, right? We're like, oh, you're gonna have lasers.
Yeah.
Lasers are gonna be igniting your weed and you're gonna be walking around with it in your hand. Like, that's dope. Obviously, we got things that are kind of close to it.
Yeah, it's like one of my favorites.
But this thing, man, here, we'll play with it real quick. I think that it really just, there's the laser. You can see that sucker go off. Ooh, excuse me.
Whoa.
Delicious. I should have hit it sooner. But yeah, it works really well.
I like it. You get a really good hit off of it. It's smooth.
That's crazy.
And you get the full flavor too. I love this fucking.
Huh. Yeah, it must preserve it so nicely because then you must. So is it still considered combustion or is it like a vape or? Wow, that's a nice rip off that.
It's kind of. I don't know. I think you're combusting it, but I don't even know because you're not burning the whole thing. It burns like a little pinhole through the center, and you get it's full flavor every time.
And you open it up and it's like ash when you're done.
Okay.
The middle part is ash, so you could move it around and then get more out of it.
And then you okay, all right.
Yeah.
So then, Hazy, would you say that that's your favorite too, or do you have a different favorite product?
This is one of my favorites because it is a 3-in-1 and you can attach it to a glass piece. But I do have another favorite from Yocan that I used all the time. Is one of their Dive Minis and it had a bubbler, but it was a pen. Yeah. And it was a nectar collector too. They just always have something crazy and wild and they're durable typically most of the time and it's fair priced. So I really, really like Yocan what they have to offer. I think the biggest thing that blew my mind was probably any really well working e-rig, electronic e-rig. I really, really like because they're just cool. They're fascinating. I like how companies can make the different designs, the glass pieces and stuff. So that's probably when those started coming out was what really was mind-blowing to me.
That's kind of what changed the game, I think, review-wise for us, too, was those e-rigs, in a sense. Just being able to play with those and have something that was changing an industry. Because it really was.
Right.
At the time.
Yeah.
When the Puffco came out, the first Focus, the Candy Pens, the X-Vape, yeah. Mm-hmm. Those 4 that really came into the industry. kind of catapulted our reviews in a sense because we were one of the first people that were doing those reviews. Same thing with like
Interesting.
Dr. Dabber. They reached out to us, or to me to kind of get it going on the launch. So that helped us in a sense get better products and more products and get crazier shit like this. That's just
Right?
My first rigs were from Vape Active, which is like a sister company kind of with Yocan. So yeah, I got a lot of mine from Vape Active, and they have like all kinds of e-rigs. They've got like pretty much everything on their website. So I did the Focus, and then I think I did a few others.
That was the one,
them.
yeah.
Yeah, that was the number one that we did. Like when it first started, like it first came out, and I was like, "Whoa, what is this?"
And that was the first one we ever did together too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which we love doing reviews together.
Wow.
We do. We love filming and doing reviews because we can do funny. Like I just play off him. Like I play off people. I'm funnier with people than I am by myself. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, she doesn't work by herself.
Yeah.
Just a big dork.
No, I'm sure I would listen to a podcast of just you. Sorry, no offense. I would listen to both of you, but
That's fair. That's fair.
I would listen to both. I really would. And I would listen to your own podcast or something too.
Yeah, I just say this.
But I think you do great on your own.
Nah, thanks.
She's the best. She keeps me entertained all day long.
So what would be your ideal stoner Valentine's Day together, or just stoner date night in general?
Dude, like, okay, so we don't do like the cards or the buy-in stuff, cause like, nah.
It's like, nah.
Yeah,
no,
like
not.
I want to make dinner with like him. Like, I want to chill. Let's make dinner together, cause dude, he makes amazing food, man. Like I bake awesome shit, but he makes amazing food. If you go like and see my story, I think on Instagram, I made a homemade loaf of bread today, and then he made like a BLT. And just the way it looks like it's something you got out of a restaurant. It's delicious. I loved it. It was great. So my ideal Valentine's would be like making a dinner together, and then smoking, getting baked and baking. I have an amazing dessert ready after the amazing dinner, and then watch horror movies.
Because she's a
love
fabulous baker.
Freaking horror movies, man.
Yeah, horror movies on Valentine's Day.
Yep,
that's for sure.
The horror movies.
I feel like that's.
Night.
Or we'll watch Snapped or something. How a husband or a wife killed her husband.
I mean, we watch all kinds of
and then I have to sleep with one eye open.
Oh, come on. I like true crime and horror and stuff like that. It's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's her thing.
We were watching Forensic Files one night, my boyfriend and and I got up to go lock the door, and he thought I was sleepwalking, and he was like, "Oh my God, like stop, like what are you doing?" And I was like, "I'm locking the door because we're watching Forensic Files."
Right.
It's so scary. And he was like, "I thought you were asleep. Like I thought you were sleepwalking and about to leave."
Dude, that's the
And he was like, "I was so freaked out
attention.
because we've been watching Forensic Files."
Fun fact, I do sleepwalk. If I'm like heavily medicated on like, if I'm sick or whatever and I'm like on medications, and they've got to be like over the counter medications, I will absolutely sleepwalk. Yeah. It's kind of weird.
What's like the craziest thing you've done sleepwalking?
I saw this bitch like just staring at the door. Just like staring at it like a ghoul.
I sleep with my eyes open, apparently. Sometimes.
I did walk in the other day, passed out on the bed, and I'm just talking to her because her eyes are open. Like, hey, you want to go do whatever the hell we were about to do? And
yeah,
I was sleeping.
Like, are you dead? Hello? Shucka. Your eyes were open. And you weren't responding, bitch.
That is
scary.
insane. That's insane.
This is a new experience for me.
I think one other time that really freaked him out, I was just sitting up in bed.
Oh, yeah.
I was just sitting up.
Just sitting up again, doing tongues, speaking in tongues. Yeah, she's done that.
I was probably just trying to talk like Will Ferrell and what's his name and Step Brothers probably, but it freaks him out, so I don't know.
Not a fan.
You're just gonna have to learn to live. I mean, I guess you
Oh,
have
I
already
have.
learned to live
We're
with
a
it, but
decade into this.
that's pretty wild.
If I die, this is how. Her
Good to
sleepwalking
know.
is what.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Great. Now this episode is gonna become like evidence like years down the road,
Why I said
and
it.
we're gonna come like totally full circle.
Yeah,
here.
then you don't need
It's
it.
so funny because they were actually talking about true crime.
Right. You don't need one of those true crime. It's right here. For
That's
everybody.
hilarious.
This is
You guys-
the True Crime Podcast. It's happening right now.
Right now.
It's real time. This is next level entertainment
I
right
love
here.
you. That's great.
What's happening? It's really happening.
You can just watch it stage it to like this. Like people will be like that moment really added to the plot line.
Oh my lord, it's too real.
That podcast didn't age well.
No.
Yeah, no, that's gonna be crazy. Let's not manifest that. Let's not speak that into existence anymore.
I'm good.
Just gonna
No.
look at the
Kim's my
camera.
favorite.
Oh my god. Well, that's actually a perfect segue because I was gonna ask what are some of the biggest challenges you face, if any, in creating content together and publicly putting your relationship out there? Because you both do, you both have your own pages and operate very much on your own, but you do have a lot of shared content and have done this over the years. So I'm curious, what has that looked like?
Well, it is organized chaos mixed with a little bit more chaos, and then when stuff gets deleted, that shit sucks. So that's probably the worst thing is when, like, let's say your card gets corrupted, or you thought you hit record, or like it was perfect and everything went well, but there was just something in the frame that should not have been there. So just like little stuff
Right.
like that, and then that might create a little rar moment because
Save me.
Really?
No, for real though. Yeah, that's those moments. Yeah, it happens though, right? Because I've had days where I'm sitting freaking editing for 14 hours, and I'm like, don't even talk to me. I've edited this video like 7 times already, and I'm about to lose my mind.
Yeah,
but it's not like anger. We don't hate each other.
No.
We're just high and just want to get it done.
Right. Irritated more so than
Yeah.
anybody would. Like, for example, I had to edit. Our camera decided that the little screen thingy.
Right.
I don't want to work anymore.
The lens where you got to look through, where you could see everything. So we have a new display, but we couldn't get it in time, so she had to use her iPhone, and our editing software doesn't like long form iPhone videos.
It
Of course
takes the audio and completely, like, it's like my mouth's moving, but here comes the audio. It's like mixed matched, and it's just it took me like 6 hours to edit like less than 30 minutes of stuff, and I was just like, oh my goodness.
And I'm just trying to watch football. So it was.
And I'm just trying to watch football. Yeah. So sometimes I have to go to another room so I can huff and puff and be angry by myself. Yeah, that's about it.
That's about it.
That's not too bad though.
No.
So what would you say is like the biggest piece of advice you could give to people who are in a relationship and are thinking about putting that out there and doing content together? What's your biggest piece of advice to those people?
Patience.
I was just about to say that. Honesty.
Nice. Oh, look, you both are so in sync.
See, I was literally about to say patience.
For
That's
sure,
the most important.
Patience, and just accept that shit happens. Like, you have to. Like, and you're going to waste mad fucking cannabis stuff. So you have to have unfortunately, the money to do that. Seriously, because stuff goes wrong, it doesn't film right,
Cannabis
and then you've
free.
just wasted an entire dab, bowl, whatever the case may be, trying to do whatever you're trying to do. So, or sometimes like the product doesn't work, so you like burn up all your stuff and got no hit. It happens.
You don't see those reviews. We don't put those out.
No. No. So yeah, it is what it is. There's the pros and cons in anything. But I mean, if you love it enough, if cannabis is your life, is that something that you like really want to get into, then it's worth the bullshit sometimes.
Absolutely. We love it.
Yeah. I think that's amazing. And so with a lot of the content nowadays and the shift we're seeing with especially like Instagram, I know you both have gotten so much more into TikTok. We were even DMing a little bit about like being on Instagram less and moving to TikTok more. What does that look for you? Like, what does that look like for you right now? And how are you taking on that shift of content?
I'm kind of like I'm not a fan of TikTok just because their censorship is like
It's crazy.
so like I'm on my like third account because
Aren't we all?
it's just
Are we all?
It's
like
just brutal.
you have to be creative for TikTok, right? You either have to be creative or you have to love to lip sync. It just is what it is, right? So I don't want to do something over and over again that's been done over and over again. I want to do something different.
And that's
I want
the
to
real
put something different out there if I can. Like it might suck, but at least it's different, right? Yeah, so I don't know. I just try to like think stuff up that I could possibly get away with on TikTok. He can get
Right.
away with a lot more than me. They hate me. They are not my friends. We are not friends. Everything I put in goes into review, and I think that's because they deactivated one of my accounts, like two of my accounts entirely. They haven't deactivated
Yeah.
his,
Yeah,
so
You never.
on my third.
Okay, yeah, because mine has been flagged so many times. I've gotten so many restrictions. I haven't ever been deactivated, but I have gotten like I'll have to wait a week to post again or something like that. So I think as soon as that started to happen, like my stuff won't even go up and it'll just be taken down.
Right. You go on a review. Some videos will get like 14 views, and you're like, how is that even possible?
so it's rough.
Right?
So it's rough.
Yeah.
So like I kind of have a biased opinion because Instagram did so well for me for a while. Now it's kind of like went to shit ever since Facebook kind of took over. It went from there.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like where I have my largest, audience there, and I don't know. I just keep plucking away at it. We've also been trying to pay more attention to our YouTube and build that up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's still a very important platform, just as important as TikTok. It's those two. Instagram becoming not as, in my opinion.
That's true.
Yeah.
I just see that more people are paying attention to TikTok, so we're trying to get creative.
Yeah.
One of my ideas was like just taking all my like weed content and then putting it in an editor and putting the blur thing, like what you would see in like one of those like
That'd be
drug
really.
busts
That
or
would
like
be
when
smart.
everybody's
Yeah.
nude, like just blur everything that's like weed related out and see if I could try to get away with it that way and like make it like a funny out of it. I don't know. So
Mhm.
I don't know. I haven't tried it yet, but we'll see if I can possibly get away with that.
The thing that's hard with TikTok is everybody wants to do a trend, and I get it. That's why a lot of people are there. But I like the original content. Like I love when somebody's doing something like new, hasn't been done. They're starting the trend. I kind of want to follow in that path. So that's kind of where I'm looking over there. I do upload all my crap from Instagram over there, but for the most part, I'm trying to find new audios or ways just to do things different over there. Really.
Right.
Hopefully they work.
Yeah. Yeah. And then do you have any other platforms that you would recommend or that you use yourselves or that you're looking to explore?
I do. I use Tumblr, actually. And it seems to be working.
Really?
Yes, for YouTube videos and shit. And small, like, Instagram clips. They do pretty well over there. They get re-grammed or reposted by, like, big pages. And then they get picked up, and I find them online and, like, on Facebook being shared, like, my bong videos. Oh, that's pretty fucking cool.
Let's say
They get retumbled.
Yeah.
Buddy Jane and that Cannabis, those
Yeah.
two weed related apps, I really like them. They're nice. They're smaller.
Okay.
It's just for our community and they haven't really blown up, but I like them. Got a few things that need to be fixed, but it's just another avenue, another source to get stuff out. And of course, you have the Twitter.
the
Twitter.
The Twitter. We have the Twitter, yeah.
the
How old are you?
You're so old. Buddy Jane and Cannabis are fun because it's a smaller community right now, and you really get to know the people over there.
That's true. That's true. Like you do get to know the people of the apps.
Yeah.
That's pretty boss.
Yeah.
Okay, that's actually, I don't think I've used either of them. I might have like squatted my username on it, but that was probably it, to be honest. It's been a totally different world of what to use. I do feel like the Twitter is coming back.
It is. It is. We get a lot of our when we see our traffic for YouTube. Most of it comes from Twitter.
Wow. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, I think it's just become such a formidable force again, especially with with spaces that they're doing now.
Right.
Like, have you guys ever did you get into Clubhouse much?
No, not at all. I had gotten an invite. I was in. I don't think I opened the app once. The Twitter Spaces we did. I did a couple shows with my buddy Jono.
Yeah,
We did a few
of those. Yeah, they're fun.
Yeah, there are NFT shows really early on in when they first started.
Non-fungible tokens.
Yeah, we did the whole NFT thing, but that was it. We kind of fell off with it, but here it's still doing very well. A lot of people are doing it.
Yeah.
Should start doing some more.
No, it's definitely been an interesting avenue. I want to do a few more of them, but I feel like the Twitter is coming back pretty nicely.
All that on Twitter, baby.
Love it.
Love it.
Okay. I'm gonna bring us over to our rapid fire questions. I'm a little stony, so I don't know how rapid they're gonna be. But
Fine.
We're probably gonna move at the same pace as you, so it's cool.
Not me. I'm ready.
It'll be like semi-rapid, like hurried. Okay, but I do want to do a quick rock paper scissors between both of you of who will go first.
Okay.
Rock paper scissors shoot. Ah.
All right, let's go. Are you ready?
Oh, let's do this shit.
Okay. Bong or joint?
Bong.
Dab or flower?
Dab.
No, it's me.
Favorite munchie?
What did you say? Sorry.
Favorite munchie?
Chocolate chip cookie.
Sweet or savory?
Sweet.
Favorite movie to watch while stoned?
Dazed and Confused.
Mountain sesh or beach sesh?
Mountain.
All right. That was beautiful. That was awesome. You did great.
Thank you.
You had some really quick answers.
I got confused. I interrupted them. My bad.
All right. Are you ready now?
Yes.
I'm probably not going to ask it in the same order that I asked it in, to be honest.
So be ready.
Yeah, I'll probably get nervous.
Yeah, you get some different questions. So I hope that you don't just try to like answer them like I just asked.
Okay.
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 That would be great.
All right. Ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Dab or flower?
Probably flower, yeah.
Bong or joint?
Bong.
Favorite munchies?
What is my favorite munchie?
I would say popcorn.
No, French fries. I love
That's
French
fair.
fries.
Okay, sweet or savory?
Savory.
Favorite movie to watch while high?
Grandma's Boy.
All right. Now, mountain sesh or beach sesh?
Either or. Honestly, I mean,
You gotta choose one.
No, you have to pick one. That's rapid.
You know what? I'm gonna go the mountains because he's there. So.
Aww. You're just
Okay, that's pretty cute. That's cute.
You're adorbs.
Oh no.
All right, I feel like you made up for that because that's the whole point. You have to pick one really quickly.
Both.
Both, either or.
Not.
All right, last one. Indica or sativa?
Indica always. Always.
Okay, and then I don't think I asked you that. Indica or sativa?
Hybrid.
Hybrid.
Yes.
Okay, that's the one time that both kind of work.
That's right. Yeah.
That's like the one loophole.
We found the one loophole. Hybrid.
Yeah, it's the one loophole. All right. Before we wrap up, I just wanted to ask, is there anything else that you wanted to talk about? Any advice to give other creators or people who want to come into the cannabis industry, especially people who live in less than legal states? Any other last things you want to say? Oh, I did have one last question.
Sure.
When do you think legalization will take place?
As soon as Biden gets off his ass, I hate to get political, but damn.
On a federal level.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was
It's
expecting
gonna
it by
have
now.
to be a president that's just gonna have to sign it. It's just at this point, it's just stupid. In my opinion, like I don't understand, but
I'm hoping by 2024. I'm hoping that they move the needle fast within the next year and a half to do it. But if it doesn't happen, I don't know when it's going to happen.
hopefully something will happen soon. I don't know. We've been hoping for a very long time.
We've
As
been hoping.
far as anybody trying to get into the cannabis industry that is in less than a legal state, it's a struggle. It is hard. Nobody's just gonna open the door and be like, "Come on in." You know, you have to work for that shit and
Yeah.
have lots of patience and hope that you can make friends with somebody who's in and move from that point on. Or like I said, you have to buy your own stuff at first and then edit
Right.
it, and like I said, you have to work for
You
it.
gotta work for it.
And it's hard, but at the same time it can be rewarding once you get to that level. But it's having the patience and the will to want to do it.
I would say most importantly, be yourself at the end of the day.
Yeah, be the same person on camera as you are off. I mean, I'm all for having like a character, but have that character like be known as being a character. Don't be a different person
Right.
than who you actually are. Yeah.
Yeah. Be that person you're going to be on the couch when you're smoking a bowl
Yeah.
watching a stupid show on television with that person.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. That's what I'll say.
That's it. That's pretty much it. Yeah.
I love that. Anything next for you both? What's now upcoming? I know you mentioned especially the cooking videos.
Yeah.
We'll very much stay tuned for that. Anything else you want to part?
He's been
part
doing a
ways
lot
with?
of really funny clips lately. I'm not gonna expel too much about it because it's like a coming soon. We worked on it today, but yeah, he's got some
excited.
clips that are in the till.
I've never been like a going viral person or things that this could go viral. These might have a chance. They're fucking silly and stupid.
Okay.
Hopefully.
All right. I'm excited. I've been loving all of everyone's new content, like especially with all the different skits people are doing. Everyone's been getting so creative and everyone is so funny, and I love just seeing people go for it. I feel like we all got, or at least for me, I got super comfortable in certain styles of content and stuff.
Right.
And so I feel like this really shook it up.
Yes.
Yeah.
The last year, really, everybody going stir crazy at home, trying to find who they are and what they really want to be doing in life.
Yeah.
Exactly. You nailed it.
Yeah. There's not a whole lot of events that people are going to, so they're just sitting at home like, I can't keep watching TV or I can't keep doing the same stuff over and over again because I'm gonna go mad.
Yep.
So I'm just gonna go big.
Yeah.
And it might take a while, but you'll find your stride. I think I might have found it with this. I think I might want to start doing a lot more of these.
I think some of them are funny, but I don't know. We'll find out.
We'll see.
It is what it is, and that's basically what it is. Creating is throwing a lot of stuff at the wall.
Yep.
See what sticks.
Yeah.
Short, stupid, silly.
100%.
Kind of wish Vine was available because they're like 5 seconds sometimes. I know.
Right? Oh my God. It's like TikTok is literally just a reiteration of Vine.
Pretty
It's
much.
insane.
The longer Vine, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like the shorter the video on TikTok, the better it does.
Yeah. No, I'm really excited to see all the new stuff you're about to put out. Okay, so where can everyone find all the new content you're about to put up?
GoStoner Life on Instagram and GoStoner everywhere else. TikTok and all that, and Facebook and everything.
Yep, GoStoner on YouTube, especially for our videos and things like that, our collaborations. Instagram mostly for me, and then I throw some stuff on the Twitter.
And what's your name?
The Twitter.
My name's the Hazy Hula High 420 on some, and then Hazy Hula High, and then Hazy Hula. It's something
Hodgepodge.
Something Hazy Hula on the Twitter.
Just Hazy
They're
Hula
always,
that ass.
we always have to have like 19 different. You can find me at that's busy too, that's busy underscore.
That's not so busy. I'm
Click on all these links
Yeah, for the
below.
account where I'm not doing anything, I'm just on my couch. The not busy account
That's
is
super
also
busy.
mine.
I'm overly busy. That's busy.
Yeah.
You can have so many accounts. You have so many different versions of your name.
So, oh my God, so many. The iterations are endless. No, it's really an unnecessary evil, unfortunately, of trying to create content in this industry, because of course all the amazing things that you guys put tons of time into then just get deleted
Or blocked. We have no reach on
or
Instagram
blocked
anymore.
or
That's the
shadow
thing.
banned, and like 70 people see it and you're just like, okay, cool, glad I
Cool.
spent like 4 hours on that.
Nailed it.
Awesome.
But we love doing it. We
Great.
got to do laugh.
Super duper.
It is what it is.
The best part about it, I guess we could end with this, is that it's fun for us to spend the time together because we're not going out and doing shit. We're getting a laugh together, and we're smoking, and we're getting lit doing it.
Like
That's-
I'm gonna get high anyways. I might as well do something productive
Yeah.
while I do it.
This is productive.
I guess though, what I think is productive.
We were productive today.
Yeah.
This was productive.
Yeah, there you go. I love that. Yeah, and we were today. This was awesome.
This was productive. This was a thing that was
Yeah.
produced and
We're
productive.
not lazy. We do stuff.
All right. Well, thank you both so much for coming on today.
Absolutely.
I love talking with you two. This was a really fun sesh, and thanks for coming on.
Yeah,
And
sure.
thank you
Thanks
all
for having us. I
tuning into
appreciate
another
having us.
episode. I'm sorry, what?
I said thanks for having us. I appreciate you having us.
Yay!
Thank you. We appreciate you, dude.